So Final Fantasy XIII, we're at 7. That's halfway through, right? It's not really. Hall O Serp. That's clever. I like it. Yeah. I'm still trying to... What did I say my goal was? By the end... At the beginning of June, I was like, I would like to have caught up to La Mulana by the end of June. We're already almost halfway through June, so I might not make it unless I do a lot more tonight. And every day. Not just tonight, but every day. But yeah, I would like to try and get caught up with that. I also, when I start playing, I have to figure out whether or not Death Come True is going to work in the BlueStacks emulator, because it's actually not coming out for Windows right away, and I'd like to play it right away. So what I guess will happen is similar to... There have only been 2 or 3 games where I've managed this in the past, but what I'd like to do, I think, is every stream, when I get done with it, immediately turn around and slice it up and upload it to YouTube so that anybody who's currently looking for it can find it. Although it will hardly be the ideal viewing experience, because I do think I'm going to go ahead and play it in Japanese. Which... Or, you know, without subtitles, I mean. Which is going to be its own treat? Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Also, I think, like, I kind of figured out off-stream what's kind of continuing to throw me off about this game, right? 13, because everything is voiced, there's just less talking. There's less dialogue than there would be if these were just written lines, because every line that they type out has to be spoken by someone. And I think that's probably what's causing the characters to seem even less characterized. Like, we haven't had these moments where they just run around a town talking to people and people talk to them back, and it's just some lines so that we just get a feel for their personality and things. So there are a lot of there have been so far a lot of emotional story beats that have felt completely unearned because I don't know the character. I get their deal, like, as soon as you look at Vanille, you're like, okay, I get it, you're a weird anime character. But yeah, there's a balance to be struck. And I think here they went a little too... Like, because they also needed all of these conversations... They need to fill you in on the world, too. And so too much of the... Slow go right away, and then just switch over. I lost my train of thought in the 2 seconds that it took to do a little bit of combat.
Good night, sunshine. Quit wasting my time.
Medigard? I don't know what that is. The game seems too sterile. Look at how cool and everyone and everything is. Yeah. Character development, hub towns exploration. That yeah. Right. When you have in order to have actiony high points, you need to have low points, and their low points aren't going low enough to where you're like, okay, we're just kind of chilling. We're having conversations that are not immediately pursuant to the plot, but there's so much plot that has to be filled in because of the way that they're telling it, where they started the story right in the middle on day 13, and they keep gradually going up. Here's a little glimpse of what happened before, but every time you're in the present, the only thing anyone's doing or talking about is the immediate plot. There doesn't... I mean, I don't hate it, but it is...
Sacrifice the city if that's what it takes to get
Nope, he did a bad job. Ran right by him. Hello, Frump! It's Final Fantasy... It's Final Fantasy 13 day. Just like every day. Yeah, I mean to do all of them. The little guy's a scavenger, right? Yeah, we're gonna take him out first.
Time for a change. You looking at me? Cheers!
I mean, I guess on the plus side... I don't know, I'm trying to think of pluses. The other challenge on top of all this is that they have an ensemble cast. Where they go, all 5 of these like, Lightning isn't even really a main character. You spend just as much time with the other characters as you do with her. And the plot isn't even really revolving around her. Like, it's about Sarah, which is her sister. So it's about Snow as much as it's about her. And it's about, you know, apparently Vanille and Fang as much as it is about the other people, because turns out they're gonna... It's the Gaborg! So, is it good? It's terrible! No, what's the difference? What? Oh, improved counter. Are there even counterattacks in this game? Alright, well, if at some point I get more serious about her being the tank, then we'll do that. Magic plus 50, are you serious? I don't have enough good things yet. I have all of these. Sure, whatever. Metagard is defend while gradually recovering HP, which is interesting. So she doesn't have Steel Guard or, what was it called? Vengeance? Something like that? Dodge you. Now we'll fight it.
Keep a cool head, and we'll nail this.
Whenever I see them go ruin, like, we've ruined it, I'm like, okay, that means it hasn't been scanned. This is a lodestar behemoth. It's totally different from other behemoths. And I still really want to have 3 people in a party. It seems silly that we've gone this far without... Hey, I am gonna die.
You look
No,
at
no,
me.
no. I don't want to provoke. I want to... Alright, yeah. It's fine.
Don't want to lose, do ya?
Think how much more fun this would be if I had a 3rd person, because then I could actually oh? I wasn't expecting that. Oh, and of course it goes to fight her, of course, because I didn't provoke first. Ooh. Maybe the secret is to just never use the auto.
Cheers.
At least on a tank. Because it seems like the first thing they have you do on tank is go, provoke, provoke, provoke. Like, what a waste of an entire turn. X2 and X... So it sounds like even though you didn't finish 13, you did try out the other sequels. Whoa. I just ate before. I usually don't eat before stream, but I woke up like
Okay.
with plenty of
let's
time to
get
eat,
Snow
so I
on the
did.
line. Ah. Damn thing's still jammed. He can take care of himself.
We'll just have to believe that. Hey, Fang.
Hmm?
The others are safe, right? If any of us got caught, they'd make an announcement.
Yeah, they would. They'd have to let everyone know that the big bad Lassie can't hurt him no more. These cocoon people, bunch of cowards and blowhards.
These cocoon people have spent centuries under Fal'Cie law, in constant fear of a Pulse invasion. If it weren't for Sarah, I'd have been out there too, hunting Lassie. Would have been nothing but targets to me.
Well, Grand Pulse is just as twisted. Cocoon's a floating nest of vipers, ready to strike. Or so I thought.
So, you became a Lassie to fight the Vipers. And destroying the nest is your... I mean, our focus now.
Until we woke up here, we'd been in crystal stasis. Which means we must have completed our first focus. Why can't I remember that part? My childhood's clear as day. But the one thing I need, it's just gone.
Convenient amnesia. My
Blank.
old nemesis.
Like an empty page. I reach for the memory, and nothing's there.
No, I
Where's
haven't
my
played it
brand? It's all messed up.
because I don't have a console. So until it comes to PC, I
You and
can't.
me, we lost our past and our focus.
And now, you want to find them? Be a Pulselessy, an enemy of Cocoon?
Pulse and Cocoon can rot for all I care. If I don't figure out our focus soon, Vanille's gonna be a Sith. I'll tear down the sky if it'll save her.
Enough out of you! Don't get predictable.
So I mean, I'm somewhat interested in it because I've heard that it is good, that they did a good job with the 7 remake. But I'm also of the mindset that like if a game was good to begin with, it doesn't really need a It'll be interesting in the case of 7 because I feel like there are things that were missing from 7. It obviously didn't have the graphical fidelity because it was so early in the PS1 life cycle that a lot of the graphics were bad enough that you just literally couldn't even see what you were looking at. Ten was your first, so you never played the original 7. The remake has been staring at you from your coffee table. So you... Oh, okay, so you have it, but you want to finish... Committed to finishing 15 before going to 7 remake. It's fair. '15 I haven't played at all. I'm not sure if I will either. It seems to have, I guess, the opposite problem from this one. Is she gonna cast a heal? That it's very, very, very wide open. And very much, you know, just meander to whatever catches your attention. And eventually there'll be some little bit of plot. But that it's very... I think it's probably also full of a lot of stuff that I maybe don't like that much in more modern RPG. Well, is it a modern thing or not? Like, when they really pack a game completely full of collectibles and stuff. Like... Make sure you get all the recipes, make sure you find all of this thing, make sure you travel over the whole world and do all of these things. But it's just like this really long list of tasks. But I don't think I like that as much as... There's a question. Well, I'll let them talk first.
Did you see Vanille's brand?
No.
No, huh? Want to know how long until it's Seath City? Just look at your brand. You start getting more arrows, and then finally an eye. Once it opens all the way, you're done. Let's have a look. Don't be shy.
Okay.
Nowhere near. You got time. Still, you never know. Some people, doesn't take so long. You get a nasty shock, it can speed up the process. Vanille's brand must be pretty far along by now. I gotta save her and get her home.
To Pulse, you mean?
To Gran Pulse. I hear that the Sanctum prevents people from leaving Cocoon. I'd like to see him try and stop me.
So, that's your plan. Wish I had one. Without Sarah, without a future, there's nothing to plan for. There's no way out of this mess, and no way to fight it. I'm stuck trading blows with the Sanctum, but that's no plan. Even if we topple the government, where's that leave us? With nothing to fight for, I might as well be dead.
Your sister. You've got plenty to fight for. Think about it. Don't you want to see Sarah after she wakes up? That's your future right there. All you gotta do is survive. It's simple.
Right. Snow.
They found him.
He's there at the end of that hallway. I guess one thing that I can praise the game for is that they're putting effort into like the blocking of scenes, of going, we're gonna have two characters and it's not gonna be like Star Wars: The Phantom Menace where you're just gonna go, you say your line and now you say your line, now you say your line, now you say your, like, the camera's moving around, the characters are walking around the scene doing things. Even if it's not always I mean, that one, you know, what does she do? Goes and leans against a wall and then stops leaning against the wall. But it's still stuff. Even though they're just having dialogue, they're doing something at least. Instead of just going actor, recite, line. Wait a minute, knives are for stabbing people. This knife, it's the proof that he was going to kill me. Or no, I guess he already explicitly pulled out the knife and said, I'm going to kill you. That counts as evidence. Oh, nope, back to them.
Your request will not be granted. Violators will be treated as enemy combatants. I repeat. SciComm announcement. This area has been placed under quarantine. Entry to and exit from this area are prohibited. Transfer requests will not be granted.
I'm also curious. Would the game, even if it wouldn't work much differently, I'm wondering if it would feel different if Paradigm Shift didn't have a little animation like that. Because it feels like there's an opportunity, like, right, you're playing Pokemon, and you go, Squirtle, that's enough, go, Dugtrio, and you lose a turn whenever you do that. And even if you're not actually losing any uptime when you switch paradigms, it definitely feels like you are. Which means it feels like you lose something twice when you go, okay, I gotta stop hitting so that I can heal or debuff, and then I gotta, you know, lose something again in order to switch back. A 13 remake? What? For the PS5? I haven't watched any PS5 stuff, if there is any. Because I don't care. I'm not gonna get one. Based on the French comic book 13, of course. A black belt? I know what that does. I was wrong! I thought it would counterattack. It's sad because we saw Snow pick up Hope. And that's sad. We're supposed to be sad for a while. I guess. The heave killed her. Tragic.
This'll be quick.
Yeah, it seems very incorrect to still have the sad music be playing here.
We'll see who's left standing.
Maybe he's feeling a little blue. Could be. See, even spending like 3 minutes.
Tearing up.
I just really want to know if it feels better when you have 3 people. If having a third person makes it so that you can go, oh yeah, look at that. We switched into the I need to provoke and tank, and somebody's going to
Appreciate it.
like, but somebody can stay on commando so that their chain gauge doesn't drop like it's doing right now. Oh no, her provoke isn't doing anything because she's not standing close enough to it.
You're gonna swerve. You're gonna swerve.
Just kill it. What a thrill. Okay, actually, what's at the top of this building that was so important that you get him up here? Like, aren't you just on top of a building now?
Hey,
Why'd you save me?
I was asked to keep you safe. By lightning. And by Nora.
Why did you say that name?
What happened? It was my fault. I put her in danger. I know that. Let me make things right.
You told me before that you couldn't.
And that words were useless and a lot of other things I shouldn't have said. Like I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to set things straight. So I didn't. I thought if I couldn't make up for it, then all the apologies in the world wouldn't mean a thing. So I decided I had to find a way to pay for it first, before I'd even have the right to say sorry. But, it's like you said, I was using that as an excuse so I could run from my own guilt. And that hit home. Oh. Look, Hope. I know what happened was my fault. I don't deny it, and I am sorry. Here. That's lights, isn't it?
Why'd you...
That knife was a present from Sarah. To keep her safe. She trusted you with something that important. You should be the one to carry it. I'll find a way to make things better. Just give me time. If nothing I do is good enough, then I'll take any punishment you want to dish out.
She's gone, Snow. You can take the blame, but it won't bring her back.
I'm sorry.
I knew it all along. I knew it, but... they had to blame someone. They had to. I needed a reason to keep on fighting.
It wasn't someone's fault. It was mine. Take it out on me. And keep yourself alive until you do. I have to keep going.
Yeah, it happened just before the tattooing.
Look at that. You don't even need any help. You're all right.
Plus,
good to
I
see.
guess the deal was... So they were in...
Just let me catch my breath.
whatever the name of the city was. They were getting purged. They were like, you guys were in the city, everybody in the city's getting purged. His group showed up and was like, oh. I got it. I don't got it.
You want to die? You can't. I won't let you.
I presume I'm gonna use my Guardian Force for this, right? Oh, he doesn't have one. I thought he had one. I really thought he had one. He does. I'm gonna die. Wait, all he has is protect and no. What else have you got? Oh, it's not using any of those. Oh, it's one of those type of things.
Not bad, kid. Where's Snow?
He's okay.
Sure you're up to this? They'll never know what hit it.
Oh my god, it's a 3-person party, but they didn't let me customize any of my stuff.
This'll be fun. Come on then.
Probably do need an actual...
wasting my time. Don't want to lose, do ya?
Now with the three of us, can we stagger it before we need more healing? Actually, I think all of its maybe that's pointless. I think maybe all of its attacks are AoE, so there's no point in provoking it. So it's a 850%, but now the stagger is done. Oh, now it's doing like pinpoint damage, whatever that is. So this is when it would make sense for me to try the provoke thing, although it seems to make more sense to just have a healer.
Don't want to lose, do ya?
Yeah, see? Fine. There was no reason there was no reason to have a tank. All DPS all the time. He's got a lot of health. However, alright, well, we hit 99999 stagger. Oh no, now we're back to laser rain. Making this pointless. Yeah, whatever her synergist ability is. Oh no, now it's targeting. Now I'm supposed to go. I think. This is what it's supposed to look like. Except Hope was standing where he could get cleaved.
Time for a check.
Actually, that's real bad. He's the only one. I don't have a thing for, what's her name, to medic. So I guess I should not let that happen. Ever X is leaving already. That's how time zones work. Time passes very fast in Slovenia. Do-do-do-do. So is there any... There's Cura and Isuna, which I guess we don't really need for this fight.
Not bad, kid. Where's Snow?
He's okay.
Sure you're up to this? Thing'll never know what hit it.
I just realized right there I could have changed my paradigms. Alright, laser rain on everyone is bad.
Follow my lead.
Somebody should check on him.
Thanks. Eat this. Eat this.
I need lightning at the center just for a little bit, or what's his name, for a little bit longer. So that he can, alright, we gotta protect on one more person now. No, keep going, put shell on everybody. Even though it's a waste of her turns to sit here casting slow on nothing, for no reason. This way everyone can get protect and shell. It's better.
Don't get predictable.
Alright, so now it's targeting. Actually, not what I wanted to be on. That's what I want.
This'll be fun.
Sure, it's one more round of attacks. He's staggered. Do we finish him off before the stagger wears off? Doesn't look like it. Not gonna be close. Even though we're up to 800%, 900%. I guess it is gonna be close, but we're not gonna get it. Wow. Alright, so Smite I had forgotten about. That's a really good ability, I guess.
Operation Nora didn't work out. Oh, my.
You'll be okay. I'll keep you safe.
Lightning. Me too. I mean, at least I'll try. I'll try to watch out for you two.
It's funny, that line doesn't work in English. I'll keep you safe. Me
Forget
too.
about this one.
That one'll be all right.
Anohito.
He's too stubborn to die.
Knowing you'll always be welcome, no matter how much has changed. That's what having a home is all about.
The S-Time resident, he lives in a hallway? That's no way to live.